Welcome on in to See Next Podcast, a weekly tech news podcast hosted by me, Dash Frame. The very first piece of news is that the Nintendo Switch 2025 year in review is finally here. Halfway through January, Nintendo finally decided to give it to us, which I'm so happy about that they actually, it's kind of nice that they included December, which lots of places like Spotify don't. So that's real nice. But I will say at the beginning, that little like part where you scroll, there's just red blank space there, and that's really annoying because I thought I just wasn't loading in. And I'm like, I have great internet and cellular service right here. Why am I not loading what's right there in? They just have red stuff you need to scroll through. Also, a bit of a bad news dip now. Tesla's full self driving is switching to subscription only service. So now, if you want Tesla's full self driving, you're out of luck. You gotta get their subscription only, which I wish they still, even if it was an insane amount of money, I wish they still offered to buy it outright. But I heard that, like, the buy now price was the same as 6 years of the subscription, which, I mean, that does seem like a decent ratio if you have to do it, which, I don't know. I mean, maybe if you want to just try it for a month, if you want to, I don't know, rent out a car to try it. But next up, Matthew McConaughey fights unauthorized AI likeness. The way he does it is by trademarking himself. Now that is pretty genius that he can just put a trademark on himself and all of a sudden Sora videos can't be created with him, which is great that that can be done. But I kind of wish you didn't need to do that. It should be more of an opt-in, not opt-out, to have your AI be used about you. That doesn't seem that great. Civilization 7 is coming to Apple Arcade in February. I mean, that is great if you want to try a horrible game. If you have Apple Arcade, great for you. I mean, I have it, but I don't really use it. I mean, I feel like everywhere will give you Apple Arcade. I complain to Apple, they give me a few months. I mean, I bought something through Target and they just emailed me a code for a subscription. Tons of places will just give you a few months. I mean, if you really try, you can get it for so you can get so many Apple subscriptions for free. But I mean, that seems great if you want to try a Civilization game. You can try it through Apple Arcade this February. Okay, there's new smart glasses by Mantra. They have their own app store and are open source, and they start shipping in February, and they cost $300. I mean, that's amazing. Those seem like some of the best AI glasses you can get. I mean, I don't have any AI smart glasses, but if they could get, I mean, if they're open source, you can just add whatever you want to them. That would be amazing, because there are some things that some people want and some people just have no need for and wouldn't think to create it, which I love that. I mean, I can't think of anything now, but there's tons of things I wish I could just pull up with smart glasses. Like maybe even like a just monochrome just outline of a Windows monitor, like through Space Desk, that I could just see a small little thing. Like maybe drag a duplicate of OBS over just to see if I'm recording always or something. But that's great for AI smart glasses. Wikipedia is now using AI. They have partners such as Microsoft and Meta. I mean, they want to use AI, why are they taking Microsoft? But yeah, I mean, that's okay. Oh, never mind. I saw this wrong. It's not Wikipedia, it's Wikimedia. Is it actually? Or is this an article page that's wrong? Yeah, Wikimedia. Oh, wow. No, the Wikipedia Foundation. Oh, is Wikimedia? This looks like it's a sub part of Wikipedia. Okay, here we go. So what is Wikimedia? Who are nonprofit the nonprofit organization that makes Wikipedia. Okay. So the company that runs Wikipedia now have AI partners. I mean, that's good. The new Animal Crossing update, the 3.0 update, it released earlier than fans were expecting, which I love Animal Crossing and I've been having so much fun with this update. If you guys have Animal Crossing, hop on. It's so fun. And if you don't, you should definitely consider getting it for this update. I mean, it doesn't add a ton of new features compared to past updates, such as the 2.0 update. It was the first major update in forever, and then it has a new hotel on the pier, new Zelda and Splatoon collaborations, and one more. Oh, and Lego. Yeah, that's fun. So these two pieces of news go right back to back. So if you hear that this one's outdated, just know I'm talking about that next. That Asus has talked that they're not going to make the 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte or the RTX 5070 Ti because apparently they've reached the end of their life, which I mean, that is not true at all. Those are still current gen cards. In case you guys are curious how it works, the first two numbers, the 50, that's the series of cards, the 30, the 40, the 50 series. Then the second number is basically how good they are, just to dumb it down. 90, 80, 70, so on. So this 50, this is the newest generation. These are brand new cards saying that they've reached the end of their life. But then they decide to change their mind and they'll continue selling the 5070 Ti after all. I don't see anything of if they're going to sell the 5060, but I mean, good that they realized it is not the end of the life for the 5070. Also, TikTok is now being sued because apparently there's union busting going on, which not good that they were trying to get that to not happen. But I mean, if you're a TikTok worker, get in on this lawsuit. I mean, can't imagine this is any small amount of money if you're going after that. There's a new Legend of Zelda Lego set, and it's like the Ocarina of Time Final Battle. So this one, it's a pretty cool set to explain. There's a Triforce in the middle with a large Ganon, and then, I mean, obviously spoilers if you haven't beat Ocarina of Time, but then there's Zelda and Link fighting Ganon top what looks like a castle or something. I mean, it's a cool, if you're into Lego sets, it has 1,003 pieces. And then, I'm trying to see if there's a price or release date. But not seeing anything right now. Oh, the pre-order is available now. Wait. Yeah, and it'll be available until March 1st. And it's $130. So, I mean, if you want in, get this new Zelda Lego set. I mean, Nintendo's crossing over with Lego so much. I'm all for this. with the new Lego furniture in Animal Crossing. Let's see. Speaking of Lego, they just released a new educational kit sent to like schools to learn through Lego because they gotta get their brand everywhere, and they feature AI as a part of their computer science series. So that is something. I mean, it's undoubtedly part of computer science now that AI has released, but to make it such prominent, a whole kit built around it, that's certainly a choice of Lego. They're moving in that direction with the new Smart Brick. Also, apparently, OpenAI is bringing ads to ChatGPT. I mean, I don't like this at all. I use ChatGPT so much, and by the looks of it, it's not gonna be like full on ads blocking it. They're just gonna like have sponsored results by the look of it. Which, I mean, if this, I hope the basic, like cheapest ChatGPT subscription is at least free of ads, because I mean, that subscription they better, the Go subscription. I mean, I feel like that one's pretty necessary if you use it more than 5 times a day. So hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, that's not great, but I do get that they need to make money through it. Also, there was a plan for an Atari hotel that's all gaming themed in Las Vegas, and it's allegedly been scrapped, which I'm real disappointed by. This hotel looked awesome, a whole gaming themed hotel. I mean, that could be so cool, executed correctly. You could have like a top tier rooms where they can have consoles like in the rooms. Get a collaboration with places like Steam and Nintendo and everywhere where you can log in and get auto logged out when you leave the hotel. That could be so fun, but apparently it's been scrapped, which not that happy about. Also, apparently, no new smartphones from Asus this year. Which, I mean, I collect phones. I don't have any Asus in my collection, but I mean, I wish they had more smart. I wish they were still making them. I mean, I love more smartphones in the market. I mean, and Xiaomi, Samsung, Google, and Apple, they are kind of dominating the market, which, I mean, I'm not mad about. They do make some of the best phones, and I mean, there are some, like OnePlus and Nothing, which are both real cool, but they're not that good. Which also, quick little side thing about iPhones, but it is so annoying. I hate it when people say Apple versus Android because I mean, I'm a victim of that. I had a series going, those Apple versus Android, that was just for the algorithm. That is literally comparing a company to an operating system. See, Apple versus Google, Apple versus Samsung, Apple versus Xiaomi, whatever. Or say iOS versus Android. I mean, that's seriously like being, do you want a Walmart donut or do you want a Target? I mean, that whole debate is so stupid. People need to get better at knowing that Apple versus Android isn't something that is actually grammatically correct. So, don't say that. But OpenAI is now launching age prediction for ChatGPT accounts. I mean, AI is getting more AI features in it. I mean, maybe that can help. Which, on the same subject, in the UK, Minecraft is now going to have to verify your age if you want to use the text to chat feature, and you can't even see the chat if you don't do that. So, I mean, if you want to use commands, you're out of luck. So people are assuming this is only Bedrock, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not in the UK. I have no way, and I haven't checked to see if that's been proven. But I heard it's Bedrock only. So I mean, if you're in the UK and want to chat in Minecraft but aren't old enough, sorry, you're out of luck and cooked. But anyway, on to the next segment. Is this a free game you should get, or is it? So this week, Epic Games, their free games for desktop were Styx games. I mean, I booted them up. I claimed them for free as always, which you always should. But they, I just didn't really feel like they were the type of game I would enjoy. So I checked the mobile games Epic Games game, which is Dumb Ways to Die, which also didn't really seem like a game I'd like, but I feel like I could enjoy that one more. So I played it, and it was pretty fun. It seemed a lot like some Switch, like 1-2 Switch, Switch 2 Welcome Tour, some game like that. That was just fun to mess around in. I loved all the like tilting mini games where you had to like tilt your phone. I mean, it's fun. I played it for an hour. I mean, I might go back to it for another maybe 30 minutes if I don't know, stuck on a plane with only my one of my extra Android phones. But would I recommend it? I mean, not if you have to pay for it, but definitely claim them for free. I mean, these Styx games, I'm pretty sure they have pretty good reviews. I just didn't really feel like playing them. Maybe a week when there's no free games, which I don't think will ever exist unless Epic Games goes down or something catastrophic. Might go back to it. But yeah, that is not great. That's not a great thing to think about Epic Games stopping their weekly free games. I mean, this is an amazing thing. If you're not familiar with this, every single Thursday, Epic Games has free games for you. I mean, you can get tons of free games. I mean, if I check some of the ones that I've gotten, I'm sure there's so many games that you may have bought or wanted to buy that you could have had for free. Which, let me just check my library and check some of these. I mean, the Styx games and Bloons this week. There's been Chivalry games, Viewfinder. I bought that game on Steam, and it was so fun. And then it came to Epic Games for free games like 3-4 months later. And I mean, I don't really regret getting it, but I mean, if I would have waited, could have got it for cheaper. Hogwarts Legacy was free. I mean, I messed around with that game for an hour and a half. The Jackbox Party Pack number 4, you could have gotten that game for free. Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. I mean, that could have been fun around now if you're getting into FNAF with the second movie coming out. Bendy and the Ink Machine, the Monument Valley games, 112 Operator, which I'm pretty sure is like a European. There's an Eiffel Tower, so I think it's like a maybe Paris version of 911 Operator. Amnesia, The Dark Descent, the Figment games, Civilization 6. There's so many free games. The Operator, Lego Star Wars and the Skywalker Saga. I mean, there are so many great games. If you don't have Epic Games and check these free games, you really should, because you can get some good stuff with them. Also, check Steam. If you click the little like blue search icon with nothing typed into the box, and then drag the narrow by price down to the very bottom on free, then click right under it. There's a discounts and events filter. Turn that on. and you can see games that cost money that are currently on sale for free, which, as of recording and release, Battle Simulator Counter Stickman and Crown Champion Legends of the Arena, both on sale for free on Steam if you want to get them. But yeah. So that concludes the free game this week segment. So for the rest of the tech news this week, that Apple and Google are teaming up again. So this Apple Google team up was basically Apple and Google just going and yeah, let's team up. Apple's was telling Google, we'll give you money if Siri can run off of Google Gemini stuff because we know that our Apple Intelligence sucks. And they're like, okay. So that was a collaboration that hopefully will make your assistant a lot better if you're on iPhone. Also, OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT and Sora, they invested in brain computer interface startup. They backed Merge Labs. They're hoping to link human thought and AI systems. Which, I mean, I'm not super on board for like brain chips, but if there's something that hits the market that's like a hat or just like bone conduction headphone like things that I can just put on and have that track my thoughts, I mean, I'm all in for that. If I can just set something on and take it off whenever I want to let AI just know what I'm thinking. If I could just have that somewhere, and I probably won't use it much, but when I just don't know how to like type what I'm thinking for ChatGPT, or when it doesn't get what I'm asking, to just put some hat on and it would understand. That would be nice if it can do it. Also, Google's new Translate AI models released. Translate Gemma. It's now some open models aimed at boosting multilingual communication. I mean, more communication's always good for Google. I mean, that's real good that they now have that. There's also Amazon that are extending Alexa Plus to the web. So now it's not just locked to Echo and Fire devices. You can now use Alexa Plus on the web, which, if you're into another AI and want to abandon your current one, you can do that. Also, Windows 11 is just completely broken again. Update where your computer will show the shutdown animation and just won't shut down. So that's something. There's also now leaks for Android 17 UI leaks. Now you wouldn't say Apple 26 or Apple 27 leaks. Another reason why Apple versus Android is a dumb name for it. But anyway, Android 17 UI leaks, potential updates to notification and quick settings. They could arrive soon. I mean, I'm all up for that. I mean, this iOS versus Android, I mean, I couldn't go away from Apple, but I will say using some Androids daily, I love the Android UI to just swipe down and have such a clean notification center with everything. And also, I love the dynamic island on iPhone, but I wish it could like do more. Android has a third-party app called Dynamic Spot. No like sponsorship or anything. Not that they'd want to sponsor such a small podcast, but there's this app, and it adds a dynamic island to your Android device, which, I mean, it takes out part of your screen, but it's so useful because you can like click on it for Spotify and pause it like Apple and see live stuff. And even if you don't need it that much and only use it once a month, I mean, what's the harm in having it? How often are you using that tiny bit of screen? I've had this on my Android for maybe a year now, and I have never once been like, I'm losing out on a feature because that's up there. because app designers don't want to put stuff up there because it's harder for you to click, and they want to do one UI for Apple and Android. So if they have an Apple thing that they need to not put stuff up there, they're just not going to do it on Android most of the time. So, I mean, if you want that, that's a great app. But also, that brings us to the ending of episode 3 of See Next Podcast. Be sure to check back next week, because as always, every Thursday on 6 p.m. West Coast time, it's See Next Podcast, everywhere you listen to podcasts.